Breaking the silence, taking the dive in. Nikki pulling strings like she playing the violin. Made in his likeness, radiant vibrance. Give him all glory, ain't no way to deny it. She gon' make you laugh, she gon' stimulate your mind. Making things shake, she ain't in no wasting time. They can come close, but can't imitate the grind. Got a different way to illustrate and innovate designs. BTS podcast, gotta watch that. Teaching us the game, that mean Nikki got class. If you watch it once, you gon' wanna stop back. This an opportunity that you cannot pass. Unleash your inner voice, cause better days coming. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days. Better days, get ready for better days. Better days, better days.
When we find courage to speak, we give others permission to heal. Welcome to another episode of Breaking the Silence podcast, the podcast where I share stories that inspire, empower, and help you find your voice. I'm your host, Arthur Nick Nicole, and each week I sit down with some incredible guests who are turning their pain into purpose and making an impact in the world today. So today, I'm honored to welcome Lazy T, a humble artist all the way from Alaska with a big dream and even bigger drive. What started off as freestyling with his brothers has turned into a journey of purpose, passion, and perseverance. He's proof that no matter where you come from, your story and your sound can still do what? Make an impact. So after his countdown, please welcome this amazing gentleman to the platform.
Oh, damn, Rich.
I'm a water whip it out that bowl. Tryna flip a happen to a hole. Trapping out them tricks and serving bowls. Once I run it, I don't get more. This that I'm a water whip it out that bowl. Tryna flip a happen to a hole. Trapping out them tricks and serving bowls. Once I run it, I don't get more. Trap or die about that bread. Keep it.
What's good? What's good?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks so much for coming to be a part of my platform and support me on this journey.
Yes, man.
So, tell them a little bit more about you because you gave me an amazing bio. You've done a lot as an artist. So, tell them a little bit more about you that I haven't said already.
I'm an artist from Alaska. Still on my music making journey. Traveling in South Carolina right now. I'm working out here from South Carolina, just trying to make things happen. Turn it up a notch for the city and put my state on.
I know that's right. So now take me back. Take me
Yep.
back in the time when you first fell in love with the mic.
I was pretty young by then. I was a kid messing around with the little microphone. You press record on, playing with the little piano. You know what I'm saying? You put your little boom pads in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you old school for real. You took it back to that now.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, did you realize you wanted, this is something that you really want to just take off with and make a career out of it?
I kind of seen like when I see my older sisters, they're really fire at singing. They're really musically inclined, them and my older brothers. So ever since I was very young, I seen how they were doing it and I just kind of picked it up along with them. So I always had this big dream of just being an artist.
Nice. So now being from Alaska, do you feel the responsibility to represent, your state culture in their music? And if so, how do you do that?
I mean, I try to keep everything. Well, my culture, I'm from a snow culture, so I love the wintertime, So I try to a lot of my beats that I produce, I try to incorporate bells. You know what I'm saying? Not like it's Christmas time, but I just try to put that little sound in there, make it sound a little icy for them. You feel me? Gotta stay frosty on them.
You say you like it when it's cold. I hate the cold weather. I mean, let me tell you something. I like the cold weather because I like to dress up. I like the winter's dress, but
Yeah.
I hate to be cold. I hate to be cold. So it's really cold in Alaska. Like how cold is it?
It gets cold. It's cold, it was wintertime, it's wintertime, so it's always gonna be cold in the winter. But it gets hot too. It get hot in the summertime,
Okay.
Yeah.
So now when you sit down to create music, what usually comes first for you? The beat, the lyrics, or the emotion behind the song? Because like when I listen to a song, if the beat is not good, now I'm gonna say that song that we just played, I like the beat. If the beat is not good, I'm probably gonna like skip it. I'm not gonna even listen to the lyrics. So the beat has to be good for me. But now that I've interviewed a lot of artists, I tend to let me pass go and listen to what they have to say too, because the lyrics are important too. That's the reason for the song.
Yeah.
So how does your creative process work?
Mine kind of work both ways. You know what I'm saying? There's some days I might just have there's some days I might just have lyrics in my head and I might be just humming away like ooh, like however that melody comes, I might produce my beats around that, or I might find a beat from another producer that fits that melody and how that song I had in my head and create it that way too. But there's a lot of times I might produce the beat, and as I'm producing the beat, I start making the lyrics up as I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So either way, how that sauce comes to me, I'm gonna turn that thing up. You feel me?
I know that's right. He's about to turn
Yeah.
that thing up.
I'm gonna turn that thing on up. You feel me?
So now when you hit the stage for the very first time, what hit you inside to say, you know what, this is it. This is what I was born for.
When I got on the stage, when I got on that stage, I see how the crowd started reacting to it. I was like, "Yep, got him, got me one." That's like, yeah. So like, since I was very young, I love performing. I love the interaction. I love people seeing it, vibing to the music, and I definitely love putting on a show. So that's the main thing for me.
So
Yeah.
now, if someone sat down and they heard they never heard Lazy T's songs before at all, what's one song you play to introduce them to your world and why?
I would have to say I got a song called "A Lot." That's pretty fire. But Brick Talk, everybody loves Brick Talk, That beat is fire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah. Shout out to my boy Richie Rich. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things. But I also have another song. I don't know if you can really cuss on here. It's called Lame Niggas. But it's kind of like a West Coast vibe. And it's like it's just something I produced the beat, everything straight from scratch. It has a little bounce to it. It makes you want to jump about your chair and start moonwalking, really. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start sea walking everything to it. So
Listen, that song.
yeah. I had, I
Okay.
had I got a lot of love off that one. So yeah.
So now with the music industry being so oversaturated, everybody's trying to rap, everybody's trying to sing. Not only that, everything has changed from back then when you had CDs and cassettes and records and all this type of thing. Now you're down to streaming. I still like to hold a good CD in my hand, to be honest. I love CDs. I collect those type of things. Now with things being, changing the way it has, how do you stand out in all this noise that around you and make them listen to you?
Well, one thing is for sure, and two things for certain. I'm from Alaska, so when they hear when you tell somebody you from Alaska, they're like, "What? You ain't from Alaska." Like, man, yeah, I am. You usually got to put out your ID. Nowadays, I say, okay, I'm an artist producer. It's like, let me hear something. I put that thing, you know what I'm saying? Turn that thing on up, like turn that volume up, have them going crazy every single time. They're like, man, this you? I'm like, yeah, man, that's me.
Well,
I be
that's
having
you.
go. Yeah, I'm like, I try to tell them this. There's artists all around the world. You feel me? Especially where I'm from, we got plenty of artists out there that's going crazy. We just haven't been heard yet.
Wow.
So,
So, in your opinion, what sets an independent artist apart? Just in general, because a lot of people back in the day, it was big to sign with a label. That's just something they live for. And then
yeah.
when you go in the studio, they would play a song, play a song, play a song, and then they would vote on it. And if they voted on that song, say, well, okay, this is gonna be a hit, and they put it out. So things are a little bit different now. So being an independent artist to me, from looking at the artists that I've been sitting around with, it's harder for y'all to be out there in the music industry now because it's not the same. Things have changed so much.
Yeah.
So how do you, leverage that in your career and try to, turn around now?
I just try to stay authentic. Out of most part, I just try to stay authentic. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't try to follow nobody's wave. Don't try to steal nobody's style. I just try to make sure what I'm bringing to the table is just all me. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure my brand is 100% just me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people they kind of be scared, and it's like a dare to be different. But like I said, I wasn't made here to fit in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring what I got and see if that blows up. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm gonna keep working.
I heard that. I heard that. So now you
Mhm.
gotta tell me the story behind your stage name. What's the story behind Lazy T? Why did you choose that name?
It was kind of quick. me and my bro, me and my I see my brothers walking downstairs one day, and they just started. I heard them down there rapping, and I was like, man, what is this nonsense down there down these stairs? So I went downstairs, checked them out. You feel me? And they had these cool rap names. I was like, I just I seen some excuse my language, I seen something on TV that said lazy on it, and I just picked my first name. You know what I'm saying? Took the T, boom, Lazy T.
Just that
First,
easy.
that was that easy. Yeah, first I was little lazy because I was so short, but then you know what I'm saying. I started getting taller. I said I gotta take that little off.
Gotta take a look off.
Gotta take that little off now. I'm getting too big for
So now,
that.
if you had to choose between all the songs that you've created, what would be your most favorite song and why?
Man, I got so many of them. I have a lot of favorite songs. I know one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I have too many. I have too many. I know I got one called Mesmerized. It's me
Mm.
featuring my homeboy Jay Swerve and my partner Mike. That's the remix. But I got one just a solo song I did for my home. I got the beat from my partner Marwan Judy over in West Africa, and the song is fire. It's called Mesmerized, but it's just something smooth, chill, the vibe too. You can play it in the strip club. You could just ride around, smoke to it. It's
Mm.
it's mad, it's mad, it's mad clean. I love it.
Mesmerized. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
So when do you know? When do you know it when a song is finished? Because anybody can sit down and write, and sometimes you can just write and write and write and write. When do you know that song is completed and ready?
Hmm. You just I don't know. Sometimes you just know, like from beginning to the end. Like when you first started on making that song, you supposed to already have like it's pretty much off the structure. You gotta have it structured out the right way, and you gotta practice it multiple times too. Especially like nowadays when I produce and I create my music, I'm getting so raw nowadays. I don't even have to write it down no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I can just straight rap and then I can literally take it back. I don't punch in or nothing like that. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep practicing until I got all the way done. Whole verse mesmerized in my head and I locked in like that. But yeah, usually when you know you got a song done, it's like you just gonna know you have that song done. I don't know how to explain that like that.
I'm about to
But
call you your bluff. You say you can just freestyle something for me.
oh no, you didn't.
Ah, yes, I did. You shouldn't have said it. You should have said it.
Okay,
You
I
said I
got one
can
second.
do it.
See, I pray for such things and fiend I don't receive. I bleed to achieving these things they don't believe. Deceived inside this game. Hustle, release my pain. I pray and see the same until then. I'm getting changed. My aim is picture perfect. Won't break it unless it's worth the trust. How was that?
So now, what do you take? What do you think it takes to freestyle? Because freestyling, I think you have to have a gift for freestyling.
Man,
Everybody can't do that.
you gotta really just go out like me. I ain't gonna lie, I'm raw with freestyling. Like I'm really raw. But like it's really just off that feel. You feel me? You feel if you get that little. Sometimes you gotta catch that riff, and you catch that little riff, you get that little that You know what I'm saying? You go for real. You just gonna start snapping. You know what I'm saying? Some people blessed with it. Some people just have a mess with it. It's two, you know what I'm saying? Don't chase or replace it. There's two things you can do. But
Okay, okay,
yeah.
because you didn't even have to have a beat just then. You just went off.
Yeah, like I say, I can really freestyle it. If you ever want to invite me back on the show, I'll make sure I get something ready for you. Yeah, you just play any type of beat, I'm gonna go off. I don't know if you can cuss on here or not, but
He said, "I don't know if you're cursing."
but I'm definitely ready for it. You feel me? I'm definitely ready for it.
Okay, so now how do you define success as an independent artist? Everybody has a different definition of success, and how has that definition changed for you from the moment you started to now?
Well, my success from me being an independent artist and from this journey that I've been on, I kind of feel like it's just being able to go travel and see the world and actually this journey that I'm on and actually being able to meet and network and politic and see these different things with my upcoming. You feel me? So like that's the best blessing out of this whole thing of what I'm getting, what I'm doing right now. So I'm I'm very grateful for the journey that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So
So have you had that moment where I made it? You had that moment where you felt like you just made it, and there was no other level. I've heard people say, I've had that moment where I made it, but then I felt like I had another milestone I added on to it after that, so I didn't truly make it. So have
mm,
you had that moment yet where you felt like you made it?
not yet, not just yet, but I'm getting close. I'm getting real close. So I'm gonna keep on working till then, until I'm able to sit back and keep my feet up and be comfortable. Yeah, yeah, I
No,
ain't
that's
made it this year. I'm still working.
you're still working.
I'm still
So
working.
so now looking back at your childhood into now, are there any artists that you would want to collaborate with?
Yeah, most definitely. it's always gonna be Fabulous, Ludacris, Jadakiss. You feel me? There's a lot of producers I wanna collab with. There's a lot. Like really, I'm open to collab with anybody in the industry. Really, you know what I'm saying? So
So why Fabulous and Jadakiss? And I didn't hear you say Drake. A lot of people be like Drake because he gonna put me on the map.
no, I said Ludacris because their lyrics they're very lyrical.
Yeah,
They're
Ludacris.
very fire with the lyrics too, and the wordplay was always gas. So I was like, yeah, that's
What
like
about Nas?
Nas is fire too. But I think if I met Nas, I had a freestyle battle with him. So I don't know yet.
I don't know
All
yet.
I need is one mic. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now Nas and J. Cole
J.
to
Cole,
me
yo,
and
J.
Kendrick.
Cole, yeah. J. Cole definitely. I definitely did. J. Cole, yeah, definitely J. Cole.
You know,
Fire.
I don't think you make music like that anymore. I'm stuck in the 90s. I've been stuck in the 90s for a while because I'm not saying that nobody has came out with some great music since then, but back then I feel like they were saying something. Now
Yeah.
it's either getting up dancing to a song or they rapping about something that they didn't even go through. Back
hmm
then they rapped about things that actually happened in their lives.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, back then they used to have a message for everything they create. So I
Right.
try to do even with my songs now, I try to have like a little message in there. I have a message really in every single song, but yeah. If you really listen to it, you catch it.
So what do you think it takes for a song to be? I get a different answer every time I ask this question. What do you think it takes for a song to be a hit? The beat or the
I,
lyrics?
I think it's the beat. It has to be. I go off three things to have a hit. It has to be the beat, because if the beat is ass, I'm not listening to it.
Okay.
I don't care how good your lyrics is. You know what I'm saying? Like no, not every beat is good. Okay, they have to get that through their heads. Not every beat is. Oh, it's a dope beat. No, it's not, bro. That's just no, it's not. If my daughter can, I'm not saying my daughter's a bad producer, nothing like that. Nah, not everything is fire like that, my boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some things you gotta let go. But then I'm saying the beat, I would say definitely have to be the lyrics, and it has to be the energy that you put on that song. It
Right.
has to be the energy. Those three things make key components to making a true banger. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. So now I'm down to my least favorite part of the show. The last question. If your journey was a movie and the final scene played your message to the world, what would Lazy T's closing line be before the credits roll?
Ooh, Mark. It would be don't make excuses, make moves. There you go, right there.
I like that. Don't make excuses, make moves. But you know
Don't
what?
make
You got to move in
excuses.
silence too. You can't tell all your business. You got to move in
You
silence.
you can't. But even if you did tell your business, their business is not your business no way. So it would not matter. So when we
Okay.
still don't make excuses, make moves. That's all you got to do. Because you never
No,
know. So when you start putting a little bit of effort in, you take that first step forward, you never know where you may go.
okay.
hmm
Okay. I agree. So now I'm getting ready to pass the mic to you. I'm going to do the countdown. After the countdown is on you. Give some advice to the younger generation that's coming up, trying, maybe that person that's trying to be an artist, but don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And let everybody know how to follow your journey, what songs you want them to stream right now. However, everything about you. This is your time. I'm passing the mic to you. So after the countdown, it's on you.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
sure.
What's up, everybody? First, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Breaking the Silence. Because without you, none of this would be possible. None of it. See, Breaking the Silence started off with my voice, me coming out of my shell, me finding me, and doing something I should have done a long time ago. But then as time went by, I was like, you know what? There's some amazing people out here doing amazing things that I want to shine the light on. So that's why you are here. So thank you so much for being a part of Breaking the Silence and continuing to break the silence with me. But now I gotta ask you to do me a favor. Real quick. Can you share this episode with somebody that resonates with, and make sure you do two more things. Subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss another episode. So let's get back into this episode.
Yo, it's your boy Lazy T. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of game for all the artists out there trying to come up. Consistency is key and effort. You feel me? All you gotta do is hold it down, stay on 10 and keep working. You never know what may happen. You know what I'm saying? Never know what blessing you might run into. Just gotta keep on working, keep grinding till the day you start shining, you feel me? Don't make excuses, make moves, baby. Don't chase a replay. Let's get it.
He said, "I'm gonna keep it short and sweet."
Mhm.
What song do you want them to stream right now?
So I want to stream. I'll say stream. Yeah, stream Lame Niggas. Yeah, stream Lame. I got a song called Lame Niggas. I don't need to cuss on the podcast because I don't know if it's okay or not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, just check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a beat I produced all the way from scratch. I made a song all the way from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Just I was going through some time with some people. I was supposed to be the homies, supposed to be the partners. They kind of like 42 faked on me.
Oh
Try to holler
no!
about, did try to do some grimy snake stuff. You feel me? So I had to cut people off. You know what I'm saying? Just got to get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You got you know what I'm saying? You got to know. Yeah.
so you made a song about it? I know that's right.
Oh God. I was like,
What
I ain't
they
gonna
mad
play with
about that
me. God don't play about me.
now? Okay, hey, I didn't know you
Yeah.
made beats. You made your own. You make your own beats too.
Yeah. I'm a super producer. I actually produce for a lot of artists in Alaska too. Major,
Wow.
actually, like dinner the whole city in Alaska. Produced for. But yeah.
Nice.
And then I
Well,
stopped. But that's the thing though. A lot of people thought I was just a producer out there. I was like, nah, bro, I rap too. Like I started off rapping, then started making beats because I had, you know what I'm saying, those so a lot of people don't have money or things like that at that certain time. So I started producing. My older brother, he produces, my little brother, he produces, a bunch of my cousins, they produce, they rap, they sing. I got a whole fleet. I got a whole fleet of artists I'm trying to open that doorway up for.
if a
But
talent was a person, if talent
mhm,
was a person, that'd be you.
yep.
Doing it all.
I can
But
sing a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
and
I ain't gonna
sing,
I ain't gonna sing right now. You ain't finna do what you did.
you know what I'm about to do?
You
Like,
got me earlier. I wasn't ready.
dang, I should have saved it for now. I
Yeah.
almost got you. I was gonna get you,
Should
but
have
sing a
said you
little
should
bit.
have got yeah. Use your cards too early. That's a wild card.
Right, I
Yeah,
should have dealt that
yeah,
later.
yeah.
But thank you so much for coming and supporting my journey. I do music promos, so I want to do a promo with just your song. So send me your 5 top songs that you want to be streamed now, and
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do a promo. I do promos for all my artists, pretty much multiple ones, every month, just to bring more awareness. So we locked
Bet.
in. If there's anything that you release, let me know about it so I can further your journey.
But I definitely appreciate that too. I gotta get your Instagram handle and your Facebook.
Yeah, I followed you on Instagram. I think the other day.
Yeah.
Followed you on Instagram the other day. So
Okay.
I'm on Instagram. I already followed you.
All right, bet. I'm gonna definitely go check that out then. I got you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We locked in and it's up from here.
Yes,
Winning
ma'am.
together.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. And
Thank you.
thanks to everybody else that's watching this amazing episode. Y'all make sure y'all go stream all the songs that he said in this episode. All the songs. Don't play with me. But nah, this has been an amazing episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that this was a right reminder that your voice matters and your story matters. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear it. Keep speaking your truth, embracing your journey, and breaking the silence because the world needs who? You and your story. So hang in there. We got this and we gonna make it. Later, everybody.
Better days, slowly but surely it's a better space that'll waste my mind, so I meditate till I levitate, I elevate when I learn not to hesitate no more, keep moving forward, chase my goals and focus more towards it, hate the lows but I need those to flourish, place my goals in front, that's what's important. So I ask myself what inspires me, breaking out of my shell, feeling yo shot quiet me, and now I'm breaking the silence like I'm nicking the cold, let's go. Promise you gon' see better days. Gotta keep going till you see them. Promise
you gon' see better days. You gotta keep going till you see them.